Hi, welcome back to the Let's Play series here on YouTube with Luton Town. This is Season 2, Episode 8, and today the season finishes with a home game against West Ham and an away game against Southampton. Let's go Luton! Okay, so let's get into it, folks. There's not much to catch you up on since the last episode. We've only played 2 games, both in the league, at home to Brighton and Hove Albion, where we ran out 3-1 winners. We went 1-0 up through Alexander Diku on 13 minutes. Colton Morris then made it 2-0 on 36 minutes before a Reece Burke own goal on 57 minutes. Made it a bit of a nervy time in the game, but Colton Morris calmed all those nerves with his second goal of the game and from the penalty spot, ending his little run of missed penalties in the 87th minute. As you see by the stats, we had more shots on target, we had the better XG, we had the better possession, we were just all round the better team, and we much deserved the win in that game. So we moved on to our next game, which was against Arsenal. The fact they're top of the table, I was expecting a defeat here. By the time it got to 70-75 minutes and it was still 0-0, I'm thinking, could we do this? Could we actually get a winner? You know, at least hold on for a draw. But no, William Saliba from a corner in the 82nd minute gave Arsenal the lead. And let's be honest, look at the statistics. We weren't in that game. You know, that they dominated that match and they rightfully deserved the win. So we move on to the final 2 games of the season. We've got West Ham at home and Southampton away. Like I say, there's not really much else to catch you up on. So I think we'll just get straight into the first of the 2 games. This is our starting 11. Emil Breivik has returned since the last game against Arsenal, where we had to leave him out because he can't play against his parent club. We've still got Colton Morris in, and Antoine Semenyo's returned from suspension. Ogbene's back from injury. He now takes the place as the right-sided inside forward. So we have Cavallina in goal. Joe Johnson, Brendan Williams, by the way, is injured. He's going to miss the rest of the season, out for 9 to 12 days. And next game after this is in 8 days' time. So he'll probably be fit enough to go on the bench or something, but basically that's his season done. So Johnson's on the left, Burke on the right, Diku and Lockyer in the middle. Onyeka, Breivik and O'Reilly as their midfield 3. It's a very familiar midfield 3. Semenyo, Ogbene and Morris our forwards. With Amari Bell, I have left him out and brought Joe Johnson back in. He's not happy because of my team talk after the Chelsea game, so I thought, put you out of the team, you ain't going to have to worry about it. And Matheus Esquivel, brought him out and put Ogbene in for exactly the same reason. So let's get into the game. West Ham are below us but level on points. We have a goal difference +3 to them, I think it is. So a win here would pretty much guarantee us finishing in 8th place, I think it is in the league, 9th place, something like that. But can we do it? Either way, this has been a great season. For me, it's play with confidence or play with freedom, because there's not really anything to lose now. We've had such a great season that I never felt we was going to be this good. I felt we could avoid relegation, but no way did I think we'd be competing for top half of the table finish. Here's Ogbene, and Ogbene's put us 1-0 up. Reece Burke with the assist. It's his 7th goal of the season. VAR's not getting involved in this one, folks. We've taken lead in the first minute of the game. I mean, that's a great combination on the right-hand side there with Burke and Ogbene. Really, really done well. We started brightly, we started sharp. That's what you want from your team. Burke now with the throw-in, gives it to Lockyer, back to Burke. He then goes and gives it away, which is a bit careless, and he's now out of position. Skamaka has it. O'Reilly wins it back. Well played from O'Reilly. He's been a good signing, O'Reilly. Burke then just goes and gives it away, but Onyeka wins it back. He's got nobody with him as such. Oh, we're just giving the ball away so easily. That is a frustration, is how easily we do give the ball away at times. And here's Ben Rama. He's hit the woodwork. And Joe Johnson just gets it clear for the time being. But it's going to come straight back at us again. Declan Rice with ball over the top. Vlasic, and it's over the bar. We live to breathe another minute. West Ham have not actually had a shot on target, whereas we have had a solitary one, which was the goal, obviously. We're packed out at Kenilworth Road with 10,900 with Michael Oliver as a referee. What was that for Morris? That was terrible. We just keep giving possession back to West Ham. Here's Emerson. Ben Rama with the crossover to Skamaka, and that's 1-1. Off the post and in, Skamaka's 18th goal of the season, and we deserve it. We deserve to be conceding a goal there because we're just so careless with the ball. And I know I said just a minute ago, we can play with freedom, we've got nothing to lose, yada, 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 all that sort of stuff. And I do mean it. But it's just so frustrating when you just see a team that at times pass the ball around so beautifully, but then at other times they're just giving it away so needlessly. So Emerson has a throw in for West Ham. They go back to the goalkeeper Areola. West Ham can build from the back. We need to keep our shape. Here's Vlasic back to Agrard. Rice to Vlasic. This is a promising attack. Lucas Moura. Skamaka's through, and that's 2-1 to West Ham. And they're going to be finishing above us in the league, folks. We've not been able to handle Skamaka in this game at all. 3 shots on target, 2 goals. I mean, to be fair, we've got 1 goal from 1 shot on target. But after what was such a brilliant start to the game, we've just kind of let ourselves down. And I'm going to have to bring Amari Bell on for Joe Johnson, as much as I hate to do it, but he's having a stinker of a game, quite honestly. Tom Lockyer's not having a great game. I don't really want to bring Denayer on because he's not 100% fit. But I'm going to anyway, because we just need to sort out our defence. We can still get something from this game. It's not all lost, but we just need to be better with the ball and better in defence as well. So let's make our next substitutions. I'm going to bring Pepe on for Morris because he, again, is not having a very good game. Neither's O'Reilly, so let's bring Harvey White on for him. So 20 minutes left. We need to get a goal to get ourselves back on even terms. And it's not looking like we're doing a great deal. We do have a throw. Here's Denayer to Burke. Bell. Oh, Amari Bell. Semenyo picks up the loose ball to White. Back to Bell again, and it's over the bar. Oh, we've come close there. None of them are going to go down as shots on target, I don't think, but that was probably our opportunity. Here's Burke with the throw. Gives it away to West Ham. They go back to the goalkeeper. Zuma to Lucas Moura. West Ham again being patient. Is this going to be their third, or can we win it back and get an equaliser? Fornals now over on the left hand side. I mean, does someone want to put a tackle in seriously? We've cleared it behind for a corner. Emerson's going to take the corner for West Ham. It's going to be an outswinger. I have to have in-swingers on my corners. But she's actually going to take this corner. There you go. I thought it was frozen in place for a minute. Cavallina comes out and claims it. And that's the end of the highlight. 4 minutes of time added on. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to get that equaliser. And we can't. It's finished as a 2-1 defeat to West Ham. I don't like what I saw from this team. And I don't, to be honest. I weren't happy with that performance at all. So we drop down to 10th. Brentford have beaten Manchester United. That's a shock. I weren't expecting that. I was hoping Brentford were going to lose that. Because if Brentford had lost that, we would have been guaranteed a top half finish. So it's all to play for. Away against Southampton. If we can get... I'd say if we can get a draw from that, I don't think Brentford are going to win their next game by about 13, 14 goals. So we go into the game against Southampton needing to avoid defeat to finish in the top half of the Premier League in Season 2. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so here we are, folks. We're just about to go into the game against Southampton at St Mary's. Is it that they play? I'm sure it's St Mary's. As you can see by the table on screen, Chelsea and West Ham. We still have a chance of finishing in ninth above West Ham. We would need them to lose today, and they are at home to Fulham. Chelsea, quite interestingly, are playing Brentford. What we could do with is Chelsea getting a win at the G-Tech Community Stadium and beating Brentford, because then that would stop Brentford from finishing above us, regardless of our result against Southampton. If we can get a point and avoid defeat, we will finish in 10th and we will be in the top half of the Premier League. If we win and West Ham lose, we will actually be in 9th, and that would be awesome. I'm not overly bothered by today's result, because even if we finish in 11th, we've had a better than imaginable season, to be quite honest. And I did say right at the very beginning of this save, back in season 1, episode 1, that if we managed to finish, or if we managed to do 3 seasons in this game, I think we could get as close to European qualification, like the Conference League, something like that. And I absolutely believe that's the case. And I'm genuinely going to be so sad to end this series after tomorrow's season review episode, because I've fallen in love with this Luton Town save. I really have. I absolutely adore it. When you actually look at our starting 11 for today, though, there's not a great deal of Luton Town originals left in this starting 11. Joe Johnson was there, but he was in the development centre, so we will include him, but kind of not as well. Reece Burke was there, Ogbene was there, and Morris was there. Other than that, everybody else is what I've brought into the club, wheeling and dealing in the transfer market. And yeah, like I say, I love this team. I love that midfield three. I love the central defence of Dicker and Denier. Is really starting to take shape now. He has got oodles of potential, this boy. If we just look at him, he's doing the job in training. His attributes are going to start going up. He's going to be improving on that current ability. And I have every belief that if I was to carry on this save, we could get a 4-star top-class player out of Joe Johnson. I really do. So anyway, this is the team. We'll say it one last time. Cavallina in goal, Johnson at left back, Burke at right back, Diku and Denier in the middle, Onyeka in the defensive midfield role with Breivik and O'Reilly in front of him, Semenyo and Ogbene in the inside forward roles, and Carlton Morris will continue up top in place of Ricardo Pepe, who I was tempted to bring in just so I could say that there was yet another person that's not a Luton original. But let's get into it. Last game of the season, last game of the save. The next episode will be the season review, where we'll look in depth at the season. We'll look at player stats and club stats and all this sort of stuff, and really have a good overview on the club. And then right at the end of the episode, I mean, Southampton have been poor as well recently. Right at the end of the episode is when I will click the resign button. And then after that, I'll get to work on bringing you the 5 years into the future video. But here we go. Let's concentrate on today's game. Semenyo! Antoine Semenyo, 8th goal of the season. Joe Johnson gets an assist. I'm not really sure how much Johnson can claim an assist for that, because it was pretty much all down to a sublime finish from Semenyo. O'Reilly now to Ogbene to Burke. I would love it if we can finish a save with a win. Here's Ogbene, loses it, but O'Reilly to Breivik to Ogbene. No. That was a poor finish from Ogbene, and he scored a few goals from that kind of angle as well. Here's Breivik. Gets the ball in. It's cleared. Ogbene's going to go and chase it over on the left-hand side in an unfamiliar position for him, and the highlight ends. Here's Ogbene again with O'Reilly to Morris, Breivik, Semenyo. We're moving the ball from side to side nicely. Morris! And that has nothing to do with Bazunu. The goalkeeper didn't get a touch on that. Went out for a goal kick. 20 minutes gone and the highlights are all us. This is where we need to score more goals. This is where we need to capitalise on their dominance. We've done it so many times where we haven't done in the past. And the opposition scores just like that. And it's 1-1. It's their first shot on target after half an hour. And despite the dominance we've had in this first half, we find ourselves level. I mean, 0.07 XG as well. You could probably blame Cavallina for that a little bit. He probably should have saved it. Maybe he's blinded a little bit. So we're going at half time 1-1. Not great at all. And yeah, we can win this. Let's go and do it. And the half kicks off with a highlight. It's with Denea. He's giving it away. Southampton bring it forward. And it's over the bar. Thank heavens. But I seem to be saying them words and we give it away far too often. Really do. So 55 minutes gone, approaching the hour mark. We've had 5 shots on target to their now 2. Oh, we've had an injury. Joe Johnson's injured. There you go. That'll probably be ligament damage or something. He'll be out for a year. Not as going to affect us, but it could affect his progression. So Morris is injured as well. We'll bring him off and bring Pepe on. I was just about to make substitutions as well. Oh dear. Come on, Luton. So make our next, I think we'll do 3 in one go here. So Lockyer can come on for Diku. Harvey White can come on for O'Reilly. And we'll bring Pagino. No, we won't. We'll go with Escoval on for Ogbene. Confirm the substitutions. Hopefully we don't pick up an injury and leave ourselves down to 10 men now. Because that's another thing that likes to happen in Football Manager. And it doesn't look like we're going to be getting that winning goal. Which, if we look around the grounds, we're just going to pause at the moment. West Ham are winning. Brentford are winning against Chelsea. So we need to make sure we don't concede. We'll keep it on this screen for now, because I think that's what we need to be looking at. 7 minutes of added on time. Brentford are still winning against Chelsea, and that's it. It's finished 1-1. I did want to win from our final episode, but the boys couldn't deliver it for us. Yeah, I think we'll go with that one. I'm disappointed based on the chances created. So that's it, folks. End of the season. And if we look at the table, just to confirm it, we have finished 10th in the Premier League. Top half of the Premier League. And we were so close to being able to get to maybe 8th. And that, I mean, that would have been dreamland. We're in dreamland now. 54 points, 15 wins. We've actually won more than we've lost this season. But you know what? All that sort of stuff needs to be saved for the end of season review. So I appreciate this has been a shorter than normal episode. But tomorrow we'll have the season review and I'll see you here for that. Leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. Turn on the notifications. Thanks very much for watching and let's go Luton.